Well, hello there on a Saturday morning. And the purpose of today is to talk about living and being and knowing in your being. I don't know about the rest of you, but the longer I breathe and live on this planet, the more I realize how much like phenomenal bullshit I learned about what life is, what it means, what it's about, how it works. And and I find myself talking, and I know that a lot of things that I say sound odd, and because they sounded odd to me a long time ago. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, wait. So wait a minute. What do you mean? Like, so I'm not supposed to worry about money? And what about tomorrow? And what if something bad happens? Or, oh my God, wait. So are you telling me that I, it actually is more important to be happy and I don't have to keep working this shitty job and hating what I do or hating my boss? And that's why I always get excited when people get laid off or fired because I'm all like, yes, the universe just slapped them in the face with like a rude awakening, and now they're going to have to look at whether or not they go get another shitty job or find out that they can find something better to do that they might love or that makes them happy. Because I had a couple of really negative experiences that brought me to where I am, which is happy and grateful for what I'm doing. And I mean, this idea, of incorporating living into my being and not worrying about doing. And mind you, I'm someone who likes to do. I'm highly athletic. I'm highly intelligent. I'm a proponent of like sit around and just learn how to breathe, and then you can be Zen and everything goes okay. That's not what I'm talking about. And I don't think that that's the aim. I want a life that's alive with my energy. I want a life that sparks my mind and makes me think. And so for me, I tend to listen to stuff that's highly cerebral and intellectual, and also stuff that's really moving and passionate, because I feel like that's the balance. That's living for me. It means my brain's on fire, and the pistons are firing, and my heart's also engaged. But more and more and more and more and more and more, I'm examining this thing called perfectionism. Oh, and by the way, I am doing a masterclass in December, okay? Tuesday, December 6th, Thursday, December 8th. There will be more information coming on Facebook about this. Why is everyone on vacation but me? For you overwhelmed overworkers and overachieving perfectionists who can't seem to let go of thinking that you're the only person who can get the job done and you're doing so much shit that you're drowning and being resentful. So I'm going to be doing a masterclass because I can teach about that. And if you need to learn about that, I'd love to have you join me. So there'll be more coming on Facebook about that and on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. But back to the subject. So there's an incredible amount of you who are hardworking and who are perfectionistic and who can't let go of this idea that everything that you need to do has to have an outcome, and that you're striving and driving and grueling and going to prevent ever facing insecurity, ever facing, running out of money, ever facing your own fears. And it's really, really easy to rack up material successes and make yourself believe that those things, the existence of those things, have cured you of your fear. But it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Like many things going on out there that are lies. And I hate to say it, but like there's a lot of things that are lies that probably 95% of the population believes are true. And to me, I don't care like how many people believe something is true. What I do is I look at it and I say to myself, are those 95% of people who believe that's true happier than me? Is that 95% of the population better off than me? More successful than me? Because if so, I want to do what they do and I want to have what they have. But more and more often, as I kind of, come back into myself and examine this idea of being, I recognize that quite frankly, I have it all. I have it all. And that's not to say that I'm like perfectly intelligent or perfectly healthy or perfectly balanced, but I just love my life and it's good. And I have learned this way to be that is powerful. It comes from inside me. It makes it so that I don't have to sit in fear and worry and this perfectionism that I'm going to fail or that I have to handle it all, because if I don't, it's all going to come toppling down. I don't live like that. Oh God. What a sense of peace. It's incredible. So anyway, as you see more information coming down the pike about my masterclass in the beginning of December, please join me. I would really, 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 really love to be making more of an impact around this subject, bringing more people back to themselves, intrinsic power, love, being, and also letting you know that this drive, this way that you are, this, desire for success is perfectly in balance with being. You don't have to give up your drive and your A-type energy in order to sit and be zen. We're not looking for that. We're looking for balance, and we're actually looking for your happiness more than anything. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a great day.